Hey guys, welcome back. We have accepted a mission from the Arbiter. She introduced us to a Zenrin prince, and we're going to go visit him, but on the way we're going to start upgrading our ship, upgrading our crew capabilities for fighting. We topped our fuel off. Let's go ahead and navigate. We're going to do one jump, do some trading, make some more money. Okay, so we're going to hit up these two orbitals here. Go into the exchange. These are sold on industrials, got it. And power generators. And we are in a Thaloon sector here, so we should be pretty safe. Oops. Can't land, it's quarantined. Well, there goes my grand plans. Let's stop up at this industrial and sell some of our equipment that we have. Trade suspended, political unrest. Huh. What do we have in the cargo? Power generators. Okay, we can sell these in mining. Let's at least take care of that. But this sector is not very happy right now. Okay, sell the power generators. Let's get fuel, repairs, and let's upgrade the crew here. 3 job ranks for my captain, okay. Let's get merchant up to 5. 1 talent point to spend. I need to get the save for an explorer test. Four points to spend. Get him up to level 5 on a quartermaster and level 4 for zealot. Increase payment for every step in a mission. Okay. And we have 1 more talent point to spend. And completing steps in a mission increase faction rep bonuses. Cool, cool. Alright, this is our Doctor Commander. We need to get the Doctor up to level 5. Put the remaining point in Commander. And talents, we want to get Lifesaver. So that's a death save. And we have one other one. Failed command test. If we defeat an enemy, heal 3 crew. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we have 4 points. Let's get Spy up to level 5. And see what Spy talents we have at level 5. Steal data after boarding. Failed electronics test in any situation and in ship battle. Really increase our escape chances. Cool. Engineer, we can get to level 5. Assisted installation decreases the cost of upgrades. I like that. Okay. It's our E-Tech. Failed electronic test, though. We already have those talents. Storm shielding. Run across any ion storms or radiation storms. We'll definitely need that. We're gonna need a couple of them. 3 should be good. Flying through a quadrant with radiation storms is no bueno. Okay, as a navigator. Failed navigation, we have 2 of those. Fast getaway. Good to know that. Failed ship ops, we have 2 of those ready. When patrolling, re-roll a card. Okay, and here's our soldiers here. Always get roaring barrels. The default talents don't let you shoot with a rifle from position 1 with the default, so roaring barrels will take care of that in case we get stuck up there. When patrolling system, remove a risk card. Yep. Because we're going to be doing patrolling in our future. Evasive maneuvers. Okay, 2 of us know that. Balance blade and strength of steel. Increases parry, resists debuffs, and heals HP and morale. Yep. Discount of repairs. When patrolling, re-roll a card. Landing efficiently. Relaxing leave. Gives us a morale bonus when spicing up. Okay, burst fire and roaring barrels. Give them both that. Tactics save. Remove a risk card when patrolling. Good. We have 2 of each of those. So we should be good. Get one more fast getaway. uncover a rumor when spicing. Second, sharp steering. Double up on failed tactics test. Wow, how many more do we have? Oh, is it? Still got quite a few. Guided fire we can use. Second bombardment. Meteor defense is good. Let's see, a pinning shot and when spying reroll. Let's pick up the second one of them. There's second guided fire. Second meteor defense, and we should be getting close to the end here. Failed pilot test. Oh, we are at the end. There we go. Okay, we want to hit this farming planet up. This farming planet has just the right specs, and they will offer us. No, there's a spy war going on, so we acknowledged a spy, a Thelunian spy, but we lost some reputation with Richard and Devaltos. Apparently they both have spy wars going against us. Yep. 2 spy wars, 3 spy wars. And a trade ban. Huh. Well, how about that? Okay, let's upgrade the ship. And I'm going to go down to our weapons locker. Click on exact match, and we can get a weapons locker A5. Gives us Goliath class weaponry. Now this is for the crew, so for crew battles. It's 88k. We have 2 cargo hold 1s. We only have 167k, so we don't want to go too crazy. I think that's all we're going to upgrade right now. We need money to make money and for emergencies, so I'm going to go in here and filter, take leveling off and put it on the fighters. I'm going to make sure our fighters have, let's see, he has a shotgun, so we want to change the equipment out, a snubber. Is it sniper gun? Let's see, a heavy gun. Excellent. Let's see. Deflection, dodge. Yep, he's got the right one. Another snubber. No, I don't want snubbers. I think that's the, yep, that's the correct one. So if we would have went into battle, both of these soldiers would have had snubbers, and they're really only effective when they're up closer to the front. I want these guys in the back. But I can tell you, with the crew fighting, crew battles, it's gotten a lot more complex in the past, so I'm looking forward to that episode when we do get to do crew fights. And we'll show you how that works. Has some new mechanisms in there. Okay, let's continue. We're going to go visit our Zenrin prince. And let's just take a peek at where we have to go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Stop down here and get fuel. I know it's expensive down here, but I don't want to run out of fuel. Some of these upcoming sectors are few and far between for fueling spots, and I'm not quite sure who's happy with this and who isn't. Okay, these guys aren't super happy with us. Minus 17 rep. Okay, we're going to stop here for fuel. And we can't make it all that distance with the fuel we have. So we're going to stop at the midway point here and fuel up. But this is our destination up here to meet the Zenrin prince. How nice they allowed us to visit their doctors. Okay, we're here on behalf of the Arbiter. he's telling us we have to go visit someone else. Okay, and if Yogers give the blessing, then we'll go. Okay. Sorry, I have to read through here because the choices you make really affect whether he will offer it to you. So he is offering it now, and has offered for a story mission to his mission list. So the mission list, Zenrin guidance, accept. And you can see we have no rep with Zenrin or him. But hopefully that will change. And let's find out where we need to go. So I'm going to go ahead and select a waypoint. And we have to go back all this way. So maybe by the time we get here, some of those landing zones will be open and we can dump the rest of our cargo. We shall see. I am going to stop at this midway point and get fuel. Wow, I'm failing doctor tests all over the place, so we're gonna have to go visit a doctor soon. There's none here we can go to. There, but we need fuel down here. And then we'll be back in friendly territory so we can go visit a doctor. Hopefully some of those rumors have let up so we can sell off our remaining cargo and make a trade run on our way. Okay. Nope, it still has a rumor on it. Still has a rumor on it. And we have mixed capital ship weapon components, and we gotta sell them in an industrial. Can't do it here. I'm gonna stop up here at this landing zone and refuel one more time. the Far Fallen Rim. Now we could sell some of our cargo here. Trade ban between Thaloon and Steel Song. What? Alright, I guess we'll hang on to these for a while. Just fuel up and get out of here. And we only need to go there. We have enough fuel to get there. Excellent. Get fuel, Zenrin guidance, diplomatic audience. So there is a dice roll, but we have a saving talent. And here's the auger. What is the greatest threat? She asked me, where am I most comfortable? And she gave me a cube. There she goes. Gain 11 rep with Michael Gunn and 9 rep with Clan Zenrin. Excellent. Now we have to go back to him. 6 jumps. And he might say yes, he might say no, but we'll have gained some rep with him. And we have an established relationship with him, so we can go back to him down the road, accept some missions, and work on getting trade permits from him. Stop here at this orbital to get some fuel. Also see if there's anything interesting we want to buy. Capital ship weapon components. Good. Power generators. Sure. Hopefully we'll be able to sell at least some of those on the way. Visiting our new friend, Michael Gunn. industrial. Looks like the rumor is gone. Fighter weapon components, power generators, and ore extractors. Excellent. Go to this orbital. We have full cargo, so we need to fight this pirate. We're gonna try and escape, fire some weapons, and use our bolt talent. There, we got away from them. And I'm sure we took some damage here. Shipper port. Yeah, we took some damage. Some people were wounded. But everyone survived. One of our navigators left. We're still okay on navigation skill. And this is the game just giving you a heads up on how to prevent these problems. And we have one crew cabin open. Now we don't need navigation. We're okay right now, so we don't need to replace that person. We could hire a specialist or another fighter. So we have some options there. Okay, full cargo. Let's go visit our friend over here in the mining zone. It looks like the rumor went away from this orbital too. Good to know. Sell these power generators or extractors. Get some fuel. I know this refinery over here, I don't know. They have a weird trade law. I don't know if we'll be able to sell off the power generators, but let's take a look. Yes, we can. We don't have anything we want to buy. going to stop and get some fuel before this jump. I really do need to upgrade the crew real fast. Oh, you know what? I took the filter off for the upgrade. It's on the fighters. There we go. So everyone's upgraded though. Oh, no. You can put multiple filters on it now, so you have to be careful. So you can have fighters that need to level, or everyone that needs leveled, people that need leveled and are injured, can use the stars, etc., etc. And a lot of the filters are like that, which is great. When paying the crew, increase morale bonus. Heck yeah. Jobs, let's get, I found a lot of doctor tests, so let's get doctor to 8 as quickly as we can. And move engineer up to level 8 as quickly as we can. Failed repair test. We have 2 of that type. Expert scavenger's good. Salvage the wreck of a destroyed ship. %, shield, 20% armor, 10% protection against crew damage in a ship battle. Let's just select battle damage repair. Okay, that is all of them. Tooltip went a little crazy there for a second. Okay, we gotta stop for fuel. Stiff salute, continue. And we gotta stop for fuel. And a doctor. doctor, apparently. Okay, not enough spice for 2 of our crew. That's alright. And not enough medical supplies for 2 of our crew. We'll see the doctor up here. Okay, let's see what he says. And he supports us, great. And we gain some rep with him. So we could do some missions, we could do some story missions. We can get a trade permit from him, which would be awesome. Level 3, perfect. And we could get some money and build up our effective rep and get a level 4 trade permit. Promote rank a little bit and get an edict. The military should leave us alone now if we run into them. Pay the crew. We have 256K. I want to get these cargo holds boosted. 156. Yeah. Now, in addition to storing more cargo, it stores more fuel. So we'll get 30 more fuel and 20 more cargo. Excellent. And we got to discount it because we had that talent. So let's refuel. And now we can go 56 AU instead of 40, I think it was. Now we have a mission. We gained support of Prince Michael Gunn. We should return to Arbiter Brockstrom with the news. So our waypoint is to go back here. And we'll do some trading in this quadrant again before reaching her. Get some more money. And we currently have capital ship weapon components in Thulun, so we can sell them at an industrial. Excellent. We'll stop at our halfway point. It's not critical anymore, but we know the path back, so let's go ahead and fuel anyway. Won't take that long to do. Keep navigating. Now what the Arbiter will do, she'll give us a couple different missions to do depending on how quickly. But once she has enough support through our efforts and other star traders, she's going to form the United Coalition. And that's going to start a new era in the game. So what we've been playing so far is just the initial era. And the initial plan was to have 10 eras in the game, and depending on how successful it is, keep adding more of them on so you can play further and further into the future. Some of these eras are going to be things like a plague overtakes part or all of the galaxy, which is going to affect supply, demand, you know, huge demand spike for medicines and advanced medicines. Missions to take medicines from, you know, one quadrant to another quadrant that really needs it. You know, and maybe a quadrant in the middle are not going to be so friendly, and the pirates are going to be there, and they want to steal your medications, where they're stealing from ships to see if they have medications to steal. So this story part of the game is quite intriguing. But each era is going to provide a different challenge. The initial one is the fight between Prince Fane with his daughter being accused of bombing a facility. He has other children, as you may have seen, and they're trying to get involved in their own ways as well. But we chose not to go down that path. We just helped the Arbiter and then went to visit, helped the Arbiter for the Prince, and then went and visited the Arbiter to help her form the United Coalition. But those are, 2 to 3 to 4 completely different stories that take the game in different directions. Okay, we're in the Alzean core here. We're going to stop and get fuel at our favorite independent population zone. Pay the crew. And that will put us back in a Thaloon sector. Stop here for fuel. Okay, and we don't have any of the problems with the rumors that we were facing earlier. Oh, go away, you pirate. All right, we got away from him. So we'll get healed up here at this orbital. Not enough medical supplies for 2 of the crew. Okay. We have Thaloon capital ship weapon components, so we want to buy more of them. And heck yes, let's pick up power generators. Now I'm going to stop over at this orbital. Let's see what they have for sale. Capital ship weapon components, excellent, and power generators. Huh, couldn't buy all of them because we ran out of credits. So, we need to get up to this industrial and make a big sale. No rumors to worry about, it appears. Everything is peaceful again. 141k, just like that. Nice. And we can get power generators, fighter weapon components, ore extractors, and mining and sell most of that, and then the fighter weapon components we can get rid of at... Oh, still have a spy war going with them. At Zenrin, we have a solar war. Oh boy. We just need to escape these guys. Okay, we got away from them. One of our crew picked up a new trait, the addictive tick. Traits are a whole nother part of the game where over time, depending on what happens to your crew, will affect them. If you're always running away from fights, they might become cowards. If you're always fighting people, they may become bloodthirsty. And each of these traits, you can go to the wiki and read about them, but they all logically make sense, but they'll start getting traits depending on how you're playing the game. And the traits can mutate over time, so they can get a new trait or an existing trait can become mutated. And some of the more wild ones are if you go into, a crew fight and they almost die, there is a potential there to pick up, a trait where they become like scaredy cats or something like that. So it's very interesting and a fun part of the game to become involved in for sure. And we don't want to buy anything here. Do we need fuel? Nope, we're all set. Okay. Let's see if one of these orbitals will buy the fighter weapon components that we have. Run a blockade. So if someone is blockading this zone here, we can get involved and do a patrol and, fire at a bunch of the enemy, whoever's doing it. Let's see, Thaloon has trade war going on, so with that trade war they may be blockading it, or solar war might be blockading it. But you would be likely to be running into military ships from one or both of those factions as you do those patrols. You get lots of negative rep from them, but lots of positive rep with the Loon. Okay, back to the Far Fallen Rim. Back to Raylene and our Arbiter, and then we'll finish this up. This one went kind of long. Okay, and we have good news. Yay, yay, yay. I know we have intel records. Let's go ahead and sell them to her. They're from expired conflicts, but this is one way you can increase your rep with contacts that buy intel. Okay, She doesn't have any contacts that she can put us into that we already don't know. Can recruit a bounty hunter as crew. Awesome. So we had an open spot on the ship, now we have a bounty hunter. Okay, we're gonna do a Kadar 1. Introduction to Prince Kavanaugh. New personal objective is available on our mission list. There it is. And let's see where we have to go for this. All the way up in the corner. Okay, so we're going to stop here and pick up next time and do this last mission for Estelle. And I think we can do that in the next episode. And then we're going to deviate from it. I'm going to find a saved game of mine where I've done basically the same thing. We have good relationships with most of the factions, and but I have a decked out ship and level 5 weapons locker, and we're ready to kick some butt. So we'll do some fun advanced stuff after the next episode. But if this is interesting to see how this follows through on how I use the missions to gain rep with these other factions by following this particular storyline, come join us for the next episode, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining. Just come and join